Hey good people, it is Shire from Politics and Fashion, and in today's video we're going to be talking about my favorite thing, and that is neutrals. Wait a minute, just stay right there, because we already know that neutrals do not have to be boring. In fact, what I want to talk about today is how to create stylish and elevated looks that feature black for summertime. Pull your black out, bring it back to the front of the line, and let's get started. Now today's video is in partnership with my friends over at Nordstrom, and Nordstrom is the brand for me. Y'all already know that. Point blank in the period, across platforms, I've talked about Nordstrom for years. It is definitely a privilege to be able to partner with them in today's video. And one of the reasons why I love Nordstrom, and I shared this with you in a previous video, is that we can find retailers that we absolutely love. Brands that we absolutely love that are all under one umbrella. From more affordable pieces to luxury pieces, from beauty to fragrances, etc. And I have some items that I'm going to share with you today from Nordstrom and style them up using the tips that I share with you about how to create elevated and chic black outfits for summer. Now the first thing we are going to do for summertime when styling black is do the thing that you all already know I am about to say, and that is pay attention to fabric. Fabric is going to be so important. Yes, black does attract heat, and for that reason we're going to veer towards as many natural or naturally derived fabrics as possible. They can even be a blend of maybe natural and non-natural, but we have to make sure that we are getting some natural fabrication in there. Let's talk about lightweight and breathable fabrics, because I do want to give you all some pro tips here. I actually found this information in a blog post by Nordstrom. Who knew Nordstrom had a blog? I will link it down below. But what they talk about are your natural fabrics being things like linen, cotton, of course, silk. Those are things to keep in mind this time of year. But then you have your naturally derived fabrics, which are things like viscose and lyocell. Now, I will wear a blend of fabrics in a minute. It's nothing wrong with polyester, but I don't do 100% polyester really at all, but definitely not during summer, because between it being black and also the polyester, girl, I don't want you to fall out down at Red Lobster. I really don't. And so you're trying to get a Cheddar Bay biscuit and you done fell out because you're wearing all black and it's polyester. No ma'am, no ma'am. So you heard it here first. Fabrication, breathable fabrics, your best friend this time of year. Speaking of breathable fabrics, let's get into the blazer that I'm wearing today, honey. Because this whole fit, I don't know where I'm going, but as soon as I turn this camera off, outside is calling my name because I am obsessed with it. Now, I shared with you all in a previous video how Nordstrom has the goods from brands that we love and that we know. You all know I am a huge cost lover, cost shopper. Did not know that Nordstrom has costs. This blazer is so good. Do you see this light sheen that it has on it? I am so obsessed by the lightweight, the sheen. It feels elevated, but the best part, it's a single breasted as well with one button. But get into the back of this. It makes me want to do this with my collar. Come on, man. We gotta let that air get in there. Let that air just flow throughout, honey. And if you were a baddie, what you would do is throw this on without anything underneath, okay? Maybe a little toupee tape. That's what I use to hold it in place. And then all of this is just back. Just giving glistening, melanated back. Put a little bit of that Tom Ford Soleil Neige body oil on it. They sell that at Nordstrom too, girl. And you just had that thing greased up and shining. When they saw you coming, they thought, oh, that's a nice conservative look. You turned around and hit them with the heat, literally. I love this blazer. The thing about it is, for someone who wears and loves neutrals like me, a blazer is such a staple. A black blazer is such a staple. However, to have a blazer that has this cutout detail on the back and is a lightweight fabric is so perfect for this time of year. It is a no-brainer, and Cost is a brand that I love. And because we're talking about breathable fabrics, I am wearing this with a pair of linen shorts. The shorts are high-waisted and they have a pleat in the front, so it makes them feel almost almost like trousers and a little bit more elevated. We're talking about chic and elevated looks here, y'all. It makes them feel a little bit more elevated. Again, linen, that's great because it is going to be a lighter weight fabric. If I get to wherever it is I'm headed, I can always take off this jacket or the blazer and still feel like I have a look on that feels sophisticated. I am wearing a crop top. Did that intentionally, y'all, because I wanted to show this little peek of stomach meat. I just feel like that works so well when it comes down to breaking up a silhouette when you're wearing a monochrome outfit. My second tip is to add a pop of silver. And y'all know I am a gold girly, but silver has had my heart as of late, as you can see, based upon the accessories that I am wearing today. And specifically from Nordstrom, I have this really, really great silver necklace from COS. I love that the chain on this is pretty extensive, and so I can actually lengthen this probably to about right here, or I can wear it as a choker. It also would look really good kind of doubled up and tiered as a necklace stack. When I saw this from COS, I knew I had to have it, and I already knew I had the perfect earrings to wear with it, these kind of bulbous hoops, as well as my two bangles here, and I knew that it was just going to be an entire look all together. But I may have something that really is the star of today's show from Nordstrom. I am so excited. I'm gonna actually insert here a video of me opening the box for the first time because the look on my face demonstrates how happy I was to finally have these shoes in my size. Now let me say this about these shoes that I think is really important. I first tried these on, they've been on my wish list for some time, y'all, at the Gucci boutique here in DC. They did not have my size. They had, I think the largest was a size 40.5, and I knew then that I was going to need to go up at least a whole size, if not a size and a half. Fast forward, and when I decide I'm ready to purchase the shoes, I cannot find a bigger size anywhere. I'm talking about on any website, in any store. Nowhere had these shoes in my size except for Nordstrom. It was literally one of the last 41 and a halves that I could find on Beyonce's internet. And Nordstrom came through, okay? Put these on and it was love at first sight. You all know flats have definitely been trending. While I am not a lover of the classic kind of round toe ballet flat, what I do love, and I've always said this, is an almond toe and a square toe. And I really feel like Gucci hit this silhouette out of the park. They do have these in other colors on Nordstrom, but obviously I'm a black girly, and to see this whole outfit together with the silver, with the metallics, with the rhinestones, and how it just literally breathes life into this all black. Yes, it is summer, but I could not be convinced that this is not a quintessentially summer outfit, even in black. And the Gucci shoes reminded me of something really important, which is to bring out textures. I mean, that's just for me synonymous with summer, but especially when you're wearing a fabric that can be considered kind of more harsh or hard on the eye, adding texture to that is really going to help to, again, lighten it, to make it feel less heavy. And so I want you all to think about how you can add straw, how you can add raffia, feathers, sequences in the case of the Gucci shoes. But I have the perfect, y'all know I've been on the hunt for raffia bags, a raffia clutch from Nordstrom. Look at this, girl, look at this thing. I don't buy outfits, I buy pieces. But the fact that all of this could actually be worn together lets you know that I'm true to it, not new to it. This is exceptional. COS, once again, I could not be convinced this was not from a more expensive designer brand. This is giving me Kate, the row, and half a heartbeat, okay? The quality of this clutch, my goodness, okay? And the fact that it is squared off on the bottom. I think some other pieces that may be more affordable would just kind of sag on the bottom. Shoot, some designer pieces would do that, but they've actually given the raffia structure on the bottom, which I love. And then it has a very slight on the closures on both sides, silver hardware. You open it, I still have it stuffed. Let me take that out so you can see the size on the inside. Oh, this would fit my vlogging camera, a full-size wallet, and more. And even empty, it still keeps its shape. Raffia. I don't know if I've ever seen an all black raffia piece as far as a handbag is concerned, and definitely not a raffia clutch that is in all black. I think it's the perfect size. It's not too large. And once again, thinking about how this all works together, what I've done even with wearing an all black outfit, with bringing in a quintessentially summer textile, is make you just go, ooh, man, look at the eye, the silver, the thing, and then the clutch. Wow. Wow. What did little girl say on Instagram? She said, so beautiful, so elegant, just looking like a wow. This is like a wow. Yeah, definitely a wow factor. Many thanks to Nordstrom for sponsoring that portion of the video, but let's keep going because I do have more things to share with you as far as tips and examples. And so under this idea of adding texture, what I also want to do is bring in some feathers, because we love the drama, okay? And I had this two-piece set in mind. You all last saw this at Lit and Legendary. In real life, some of the members of our tribe, but also here on YouTube, I shared with you I had gotten this set from a local boutique. And I love the fact that the skirt is short, but it has to be, because if it wasn't, I couldn't wear it this time of year, I don't think, especially not with a long sleeve shirt. But there's something about the top with the feathers on the sleeves as well as the feathers around the skirt that for me just make it a no-brainer. It is fun, but wait a minute. And this is why I really had to have these Gucci flats, girl. I will jump out with the stiletto pump in the club. You know this if you know me. But think about the ways we've been blessed to be able to wear a flat shoe and still stunt. I have a whole video coming up about how to style flats, but the idea of wearing it with something short and flowy is definitely at the top of my list when wearing flats. And I think the Gucci shoes pair so well with this. And they also have a bit of texture with the sequins. They are a mesh shoe. Girl, the two of them together, it is like peanut butter and jelly. My next tip is to show some skin. That is a no-brainer for me. Obviously, this time of year, everybody wants to be comfortable and be cool, especially if you live in a warmer climate. But I want to remind you that if you're not comfortable like me with a crop top or wearing a pair of short shorts or a mini skirt, that's okay. We can go sleeveless. We can show some clavicle, okay? We all got this up in here, that décolletage. I always talk about that. Get on the clavicle ministry, sis. Show some ankle. Go for a cropped trouser or silhouette. It is ways that we can show some skin that we are comfortable with, and it's going to be imperative when wearing black that we do so. And for me, while I am a feminine dresser, I am not the most kind of girly necessarily. I am drawn, y'all, to the drop waist silhouette, and most of these dresses tend to be short. Like the one that I am wearing here is by my girl Janae Naylor, and I am obsessed with it. This is one of the pieces that she created that sold out so quickly, and so I'm sorry that I will not be able to link it, but I just have to show you how I styled it recently on my stories because the girl of them went up for it. You may have saw it here on YouTube in a short as well. People loved it kind of dressed down were made to feel a little bit less feminine with a baseball cap. I also threw it on with a pair of lace-up thong sandals that I recently purchased, and I also put on a denim jacket. Now you could go with the denim jacket, you could go with the black blazer like I'm wearing today. You could even go with a white blazer, which would be an amazing, amazing contrast. But I want to show you the length of it that I love. I love the fact that it is 100% cotton, okay? It is breathable, it is lightweight, it is short, it is perfect for this time of year, even though it is in black. I want to pull out one more piece from Janae's collection. I've styled a few of these recently, but I feel like she gave us one of the perfect summer capsule wardrobes for sure. And wearing the linen vest top, same jewelry, same accessories, and then with the pair of linen shorts that I am wearing today. And let's keep it dressy and elevated for this look because we're going to do it with those Gucci slingbacks once again. I don't care that it's all black. In some ways, it's even better that it's all black, right? It looks so chic together. I am obsessed. And for those of us who don't like to wear shorts or short things, let's not forget about a long dress. But a way to do that for me is to have a slit somewhere. And so I am wearing this bodycon dress with the slit on the side. I love that this has those silver buttons because we've been talking about the beauty of adding metallics, of course, to all black or to black outfits this time of year. And we can make the slit higher or lower. I'll make sure I link this or something similar down below. But I wanted to keep kind of the silhouette kind of very sleek, and so I decided to wear a mule or a higher sandal with this. I think the high heel, the stiletto, the buckle on the front of the shoe just really pairs well together. You all have seen this outfit before, but I had to pull it out for summertime. And my last tip is to weave in, no pun intended, open knit and crochet pieces in all black. So what I love, you all already know, is this top and bottom from COS that ironically is still available over on Nordstrom. And I say still because it is all but sold out on the COS website. And what I love about this is obviously the open knit makes it incredibly airy and breathable. It is comfortable to wear. It is majority cotton. It is stretchy. It is breathable. And I love the way it can be worn separately, but also it can be worn casually with a pair of flats, or we can dress it up. It also looks good with the Gucci shoes. Y'all, I'm going to be wearing these slingbacks every day of my life at the grocery store, on vacation, playing pickleball at the pickleball court. Just get ready to see these non-stop. I'm sorry, but I wanted them for so long, and it's, I think, sometimes a bonus when you really love something, and then when you finally get your hands on it, you love it even more. Peel them off of my dead body is how I feel about these Gucci embellished flats at this point. But I think it looks good with the flats, would look good with the heel, and also just a simple pair of slides like I've shown you before in previous videos. We wear our clothes over here, so get ready to see this two-piece set even more. But again, the fact that Nordstrom at the time of me filming this has a full size run of both the top and bottom goes back to my previous point, which is that when things have been sold out everywhere else, I have hit the lick down at Nordstrom. And those are my 4 tips that I wanted to share with you all today about how to wear elevated and chic black pieces during summer. What did I miss? Let me know down below if you have any tips, and also what your favorite piece was from today's video. I will see you good people next time. Peace.